It's okay. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's okay. Can you take this, please? No, you don't want it. Okay. I know. It's okay.
Hey, Bubby. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, he doesn't like when you touch his mouth.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey everyone, this is Amy and Tiffany with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. This is Bubby. I saw his face at the Miami-Dade Animal Services kill shelter. He was labeled as 14. No interest, no holds, no rescue holds. And I couldn't let him die there alone. Tiffany was kind enough to pick him up today, and our plan was to take him to Dr. Carlos and let him be in quarantine until he was done with quarantine, and we'd take him to the rescue house. Well, it didn't work out that way. He's got a lot going on. Thank you. He has a lot going on. He's having a hard time walking. His legs are giving out in the back. We don't know if it's neurological. He was locked in a cage, terrified, couldn't move, couldn't walk, no pain meds. We just gave him some Caprofen and some gabapentin for pain. We took him out into the backyard, and he was walking, but then his legs give out. He has some labored breathing, so we don't know if it's from pain. We don't know if there's something else going on with him. We took blood work. We're waiting for the results. We should have some answers tomorrow. I don't know what the outcome is going to be for Bubby. I do know that we're going to show him love, and we're going to make him as comfortable as possible, and he will not be dying alone in a kill shelter. That I can tell you. He knows Tiffany saved him, and it's nonstop kisses and kisses and kisses and kisses, saying thank you. Tiffany was the one that picked them up. It's amazing. Talking about a dog, Tiffany was just saying a dog knows who saved them. And that's Tiffany, because she went and picked him up from the shelter.
Where are you going?
I spoke to Tiffany before I met him. She was very, very upset, distraught. She said, Amy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right thing to do. I didn't want to leave him in Dr. Carlos's office in a cold kennel alone on slippery floors. I think it would have destroyed him. So I'm taking the gamble. Tiffany brought him to the rescue house, and he's in the room because Baby Doll went home and was adopted this morning. I don't know what kind of quality of life Bubby has or is going to have. His breathing is very labored. I'm trying to get a piece of trazodone in him. He's very, very fussy. Very. He would not eat Weruva. He would not eat Nutro. He would not eat cheese. Little Caesars, the crap food, is what he liked. He ate a whole container. I opened up a second container and took out a little bit and made a meatball, trying to get his meds in him, but it's not working. He's not accepting it.
Do you want to go on the blanket? You want help? You want help? Here, come on.
Does he scream in pain when you pick him up, Tiffany?
No.
So he's not in any pain?
You want help? Let me help you. Let me help you. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. There. Now you're on the blanket. Okay? That's better? Is that better?
It's a good boy, Bubby. That's a good boy.
Is that better?
Here, baby. That's a good boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's very stressed out. He's very frustrated. I mean, Tiffany's as close as she can get, and it's not close enough. We're getting a little nub tail wag, and he's got a tumor on his tail.
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen, I don't know. He can't He can walk a little bit. He was walking outside in the backyard. He got around a little bit and then he fell down. He didn't fall down, his legs gave out. So I don't know if it's neurological. I can't see what's going on in his brain unless we did an MRI. But at 14, even if there is, we're not doing surgery on a 14-year-old dog if there was a tumor. He has tumors. How many? What did Dr. Carlos say?
He's got one
on his tail.
He's got one near his
one near his anus.
He's got one in his testicle.
Oh, one in his testicle, one near his anus, one on his tail. It's heartbreaking.
And he's got some fatty ones everywhere else.
So guys, this is our plan for right now. We're going to take it one day at a time. Right now we're trying to get the meds into him to calm him down. We have some trazodone and Serenia for nausea. Vestibular disease, it's also known as old dog syndrome. My dog had it, and it was very similar to this, where the eyes kind of bounce around, which I'm not seeing with him, but I'm not an eye specialist. The hard to walk, kind of, almost like you're on a boat when you're seasick, the sea legs type of thing. But like I said, I don't know what is going on in his brain. As you can see, he's having a very hard time getting around.
Okay.
He drinks a lot of water, a lot. I'm thinking we should get a big bowl, a thick bowl like the ceramic, and put it in here with water, because he's not going to be able to get up and get around to the water when we're not here.
Yeah, but sometimes he lays down. I don't want him to get stuck.
I don't mean like high, but I mean a sturdier bowl where it will stay stationary. Because for him to get on and off this bed is kind of hard.
Well, I figured he'd be on here, so put it close.
Can't get him to take that pill. Come here, Bubby. Come on. Come, Bubby. Do you speak Spanish?
What?
He's just very uncomfortable. It's very sad. This dog was found as a stray on the street. He wasn't an owner surrender. This dog was found as a stray on the street. So he certainly wasn't running. How did he get out on the street? Did somebody dump him there because they didn't want to be bothered with the senior dog like this?
Here you go.
All right.
Okay. Here.
He's trying so hard.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, and there we have a wet tushy.
Oh.
You gave yourself a bath, Bubby. You gave yourself a tushy bath. You're very cute. You're very cute. Very sweet.
I know. You got it wet.
He already has pain pills. We gave him gabapentin and caprofen. Those are in him. We're trying to get trazodone and a little bit of Serenia in him, and he's not accepting it. Trazodone takes the anxiety and edge off, calms them. But also the gabapentin and the caprofen will also calm him. So we just gave it to him. So it's going to take a little bit to go into effect here, hoping that will help him get a little more comfortable. It's not good. It's not.
There we go. Okay. Here. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay.
He wants a lap. He wants a person. He wants someone to just hold him and rub him and touch him. And I don't blame him.
It's okay. It's okay.
We can't get near his mouth, Faith. We can't put anything. We should try to crush the trazodone in a water syringe and just squirt it in his mouth. You can try it just like quickly. Just a big squirt. I'll do that. As you can see, Tiffany's holding him and rubbing him, and he's still in distress. It's traumatizing. It is heartbreaking. It literally tears your soul out of your body. I have zero words for this. I have zero words. Tiffany is so stressed out right now. I can see it. I can feel her. And remember, she was driving with him in her car alone. and he was thrashing and just crying all the way to the doctor. And then she called me and she just said, Amy, I just don't know. I just don't know. So I always say, if you don't know, you don't do anything. And it can't hurt to give him some time to see what happens and give him a chance. And if he's suffering, then we will let him go humanely. He will be loved and he will have our arms around him. He will not be killed in a cold shelter in a sterile environment and end up in a body bag in a landfill. That is not happening with Bubby. So with that being said, I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what we're going to need. We're not going to be doing extensive medical on him. We're just going to wait it out, like I said. So right now what I'm asking for are your prayers. This is one time. I'm not going to beg for donations because I don't know what's going to happen. Of course, donations are always welcome to allow us to continue our mission and saving lives and saying yes. But right now, I'm asking all of you, please, 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 send your prayers. For anything, just send your prayers for Bubby, that he will find some relief and stop crying and be able to settle down for the night. And we will check in with you again tomorrow. For right now, I'm going to crush up some trazodone in a syringe and try to get that in him so he can relax a little bit. And hopefully, it's going to be a lot. You know, we have to leave the rescue house tonight at 8. Darla's coming back tonight with Laura. And he's going to be in here. And Tiffany will be back in the morning at 8. It's a lot. And he just wants a lap. And we don't have a foster. We don't have somebody that can sit and hold him all night just like this. This is all he wants. And he's calming down. His breathing is labored sometimes, not all the time. Like right now, he's relaxing. It might be the gabapentin and the caprofen. And then all of a sudden he gets up, he gets nervous, he looks around. Am I alone? He doesn't want to be alone. That's when I hear the breathing. We will not let him suffer, I promise you. If his condition worsens and it's not improving by tomorrow or the next day, then we will do the right thing by Bubby. But right now he's on pain medication. He just ate a whole container of food. He's drinking a ton of water. He peed outside. Did he poop it all for you today?
Yeah, at the shelter he did.
A good size poo?
A little bit.
He pooped and he peed.
Where are you going? Where you want to go? Where are you going?
We've had so many dogs that couldn't walk, that were in such horrific shape, and we gave them the chance to fight, and they bounced back, and they're still going strong. So,
Where you want to go?
little poop outside as well, Shelley said. You can't imagine, Margarita, how we feel. There are no words. Our hearts are broken permanently. Permanently. So stay with us, send your prayers, and we can give you our word, and we promise he will not suffer. He will not be in any discomfort. This is Amy and Tiffany with our save today, 14-year-old Bubby from the Miami-Dade Animal Services Kill Shelter. He was locked in a cage, alone, terrified, couldn't move, in pain. No more. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida with Bubby.